Hi guys! Okay, I'm going to show you some stuff I got. Did anybody get the coupons from Ulta? It's like 20% off, had to be used by April 6th, at least my coupon was. So the last coupon I got like that, I ended up not using it and then I felt so bad. So I went into Ulta on Saturday the 6th, really early in the morning. Like I was like, they opened the door and we were in there because I was out and about looking for work boots for my husband, electrical hazardous type of boots, which are not easy to locate. I don't want to buy them online because he wants to try them on and he doesn't like them, then I gotta return them. So I'd rather buy them, and if I have to return them, I can. So I went in there and I bought. I've used this brand before, and then I don't know, I stopped using it and I did other brands and now I'm coming back to it. This is the Studio Gear Studio Matte Foundation, and I was testing out, I got a sample of the MAC Mineralized Moisturizing Foundation, which I've tried and I was liking. It was hydrating and everything else, but it was like moving into my my fine lines and into my a little bit into my my pores, and I don't know why it was doing that, and so I was not happy about that. Plus I had dry patches and it was sitting on there, which that was my own fault because I should have exfoliated it before I put it on. But when I exfoliated and I put on the MAC foundation, it was working really nice. But I started using it now. I need to use that foundation in the dead of winter to see if it helps me with my dryness, if it makes me feel better. So yeah. So when I was in there, I was talking to one of the makeup artist girls that was there, the MUA, the girls that help you, and she happened to be from an area that I know very well. We started talking and I said something about somewhere and she started, oh, I know where that is, and you start a conversation that way. So she mentioned somebody that I knew. I said I know that person. We started talking, whatever. So I said to her what I was looking for, and I said I got samples every, I'm still not finding that one. I said my skin has changed so much since in my 30s and in my 20s that I want something lightweight to cover up to even out my skin tone, but still be able to see it. I love the BB creams, do not get me wrong. I like the ones from Asia. I really don't like the American ones. I've tried them all and I don't enjoy them. So she told me about this because she was wearing it, and so she pulls out the box and shows it to me. I said, this is matte. Why does it say matte? She goes, you're gonna see. So she gave me 2 wipes. I took off all my makeup and then she put it on my face, and she put one color on one side and one on the other. And this is linen. Linen was a little darker than the other one, even though the other one inside the store looked really nice, but when it went outside, it looked a little pale on the one side. The other side I looked more normal, which was the linen, which was the darker one. I always have this habit that if underneath the lights one color looks really good, I always go one darker, because in natural light I'm going to look like a ghost. So I got this, and what sold me about this was, first of all, when I had it on, it just felt so nice and cooling, and it just felt, I felt like I had nothing on, but I did. And this also has some really good stuff in it that's good for the skin and everything else. I mean, even though makeup, is not really good for you anyway, but just saying. But it had some good stuff. It doesn't have paraffins, it doesn't have oil, and it definitely does not have any fragrance. Hallelujah. Amen. So that was another thing that I was happy about. I had it on, it didn't smell like anything, it doesn't smell like rotten pennies or anything like that on my skin. And I said to her, no, I took everything off. She moisturized my skin again. I had my moisturizer with me. She put it on and she did my face, and then I went out about my way. And all day, this foundation was amazing. So I'm so happy that I got it because I've been using it. I used it Sunday. I got it Saturday. I used it Sunday. I used it yesterday, which was Monday, and today, Tuesday, I have it on. I love it. It's really nice. It's just, I love it. So I think this might become my holy grail. Loving it. You only need a pea size, at least for me. And I don't have to go all over my face. I could just do right in here and blend it out because it blends so wonderful with my skin, and I'm perfectly, it just covers up my red, and I love it. I took some extra, what I had left over, and I went back over underneath my eyes to use as a concealer. Very, very content. I also got their eyeliner, in their gel eyeliner in black Onyx. I haven't even opened it yet. Their foundation, let me show you real quick. I've done this video 4 or 5 times, and it's like it's not working out for me. It is a glass, and it has a pump. So, yeah, really, really nice. I'll probably end up pulling some of this out of here and putting it into a smaller, airless one that I have for travel. I don't like traveling with glass containers at all. I don't. So I got that and that with my 20% off coupon. I think everything was like under $30. It was really, really good. The line is not really that expensive, really good. Then I left there and I headed over to Sephora in the mall, and I got the Pro Palette. But I got the Pro Palette a while ago. I had gotten this like maybe 2 weeks ago. I think I showed it on Instagram. I love this palette. This is worth the $42. There's only one little thing that I wish it had. I wish I had a matte all over color within this range in here with a yellow undertone. What you have is white, creamy pinky color. It's like a beigey pinky color. Then you have taupe, and then you have the pink. I just wish there was a yellow undertone one, like Wet n Wild Brulee or Urban Decay Foxy would be perfect. I wish one of them would have been in here, but everything else is amazing. There's the espresso and the black I use as eyeliner. The sable and the taupe I use it as my brow, but also I use them as eyeshadows. But they're dual. I mean, I could use them for 2 purposes, which is wonderful. These shimmery ones that are on top here are beautiful. They're not a glitter fest like some of them in the Naked 1 and 2 palette are. These are of a sheen type, satin sheeny type of, when you put it on, gives you a sheen. It's not overwhelming. It is beautiful. Loving this palette. Loving this palette of the size of it. I do say that I would have to carry this palette, Wet n Wild Brulee, or my Naked Baked. And of course, my Over the Taupe Georgiana would be what I would carry with me. I could live with these right here. This right here. Could live with it without a problem. So I'm very happy with this. I do have to tell you that it does come with a eye primer, a little sample eye primer right here. This is not working for me right now, this little eye primer. It makes my my lids very dry, like chicken, like, you know, like all shrinkly, and it just shrivels. I could feel it. It just feels very heavy on my lids. I think this might be perfect for the summertime, like my Urban Decay is for the summertime, where my lids are a little bit more oilier. Right now, this is not working for me, so still with my Dollar Elf. This seems to be what's helping me. And high end would be Coarse. That one is a really nice one. Doesn't dry my lids out at all. Then I headed over to Sephora towards the city, because that Sephora is bigger and it carries more. I got the Hourglass Ambient powder. I got it in Radiance Light. Radiant Light is nothing more. It's very warm, goldy color. I got it. Okay. I got it because I thought I could use it as a setting powder, because a lot of the other powders, Laura Mercier, MAC, a lot of them are too heavy for me. I'm very dry, and you know, I need to, mostly certain foundations I need to seal, and with powder to keep them on, but it just doesn't work for me. So right now the foundation I'm using, the Studio Gear, I don't have to. I could leave that with nothing on, and I don't have to set it with anything. But I wanted to try this powder because, you know, someone had said to me, you're going to like it. It's not a heavy powder, Elsie, but it's going to give you a beautiful glow. And it does. give you a beautiful glow. I put this on and it really, really does. I have it on today and it just perks you up. It really, really does. But there's a but there. If you think this does not have glitter in it, yes, it does. They're not chunks of glitter where I could see it looking in from, you know, from the distance of the mirror. But if I use my hand mirror or this mirror here, I can see the little bit of them, like the reflections of it. My husband, Sunday, we went out to eat together, and we were waiting for the table, and he was saying things in my ear, being silly. And so he pulled away, and he just stopped, and I was like, what? He's like, don't move, don't move. And then he was picking, and then he's like, you have little glitters on your face. And that's when I came home and I checked inside this closer mirror, and yeah, you can't see them. So like if I go like this and I hit the sun, you can see like there's one right there. And I think a lot of the people that reviewed this said that this had none. This does. They're very tiny, but if someone, you know, your husband or whatever is that close to you, they see it. So yeah. But I like it. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It just sits on the skin and goes right in, and it gives you this glow. I don't feel dry. It doesn't look drying on my skin. It is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Honestly, this is gonna last me forever because you don't really need a lot. That's the whole thing. You don't need a lot of this. You can overdo this. So yeah, really nice. So I got that. I don't know if I'll try another color. I'm not sure because I think I like that color. It warms me up. I'm very pale right now and I put it on and it just warmed me up. My husband said it looked really pretty on me because he saw me with that and I said, I'm going to put it on and tell me what you think. And he liked it. But he did see the little bit of glitter on my face. What else did I get that was it, right? Oh, I got a beauty blender because I ordered them and they're on back order and I really needed one. So I got it. I have other ones. I like this shape and I like another two shapes that I have. Depending on where I contour, when I use the sponges, I usually use 3 to 2 sponges. I know, right? That's a lot, Elsie, but that's how I am. So yeah, that's it. All right, yeah, I'll be back to show you my other goodies. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.